everyone. Thanks for joining me today. I'm excited to share how we can use digital tools to build stronger connections among educators on our campus. Let's begin with what it means to be a connected learner. In The Connected Educator, connected learners are described as educators who build collaborative learning environments with peers and experts, often beyond their own schools. They engage in ongoing dialogue, reflection, and sharing, all with the goal of growing professionally and improving outcomes for students. In today's digital world, being connected is essential. So, how do we make connected learning a reality on our campus? I'm proposing a connected learning community made up of teachers, support staff, and administrators who want to share ideas, reflect on practice, and collaborate across grade levels. Our focus will be on problem solving, instructional innovation, and professional support, whether it's classroom management, student engagement, or using technology more effectively. There's so much we can explore together when we stay connected. To bring this to life, I wanted to encourage using Google Workspace tools as it is something we already use every day. Google Classroom will be used for organizing content, Google Drive for resource sharing, and Google Chat for real-time conversations. Now, let's look at how our learning community will function and how our tools support collaboration. Google Chat will serve as our go-to space for quick questions, resource sharing, and day-to-day support. It's informal, fast, and helps build trust through regular interaction. It'll also help us build relationships, not just professionally, but personally through shout-outs, encouragement, and even fun classroom moments. And of course, it's a space to collaborate on shared practices, like behavior plans, writing tools, or cross-grade level interventions, all in one flexible, accessible platform. When it comes to choosing the right tools to support our connected learning community, I knew I wanted something that was user-friendly and already familiar to most of our staff. Google Classroom will serve as our home base for structured content. Just how us teachers have a Google Class for our homeroom, we will have one for our campus. Google Drive will keep all our shared materials organized in one place. There are many things we can share on the Drive. Teachers and staff can upload strategy templates, presentation, anchor charts, etc. Google Chat will bring energy and be the glue our community needs. It's perfect for quick updates, theme threads, or even just celebrating small wins. It's an informal but powerful way to stay connected. By combining these three tools, we're creating an environment that's both structured and social, just like any strong learning community should be. So, how do we build this connected learning community? It starts with an invitation, not a directive, understanding that not everyone is immediately comfortable sharing in a group. I'll invite staff who are open to trying new strategies and ask for input on what they'd like to learn. From the start, I want members to feel a sense of ownership. Once the space is launched, I'll model engagement by posting weekly prompts and sharing quick, helpful resources. Participation will be low pressure, just a comment, reaction, or shared idea. We already see this kind of collaboration on our campus through weekly shoutouts for Lexia and Zern goals. Even better, teachers often share how they motivate students to reach those goals, sparking great conversations. As the group grows, I'll highlight contributions and celebrate milestones. Over time, the community will become self-sustaining and peer-driven, with members leading the way, supporting one another, and learning together. Starting strong is important, but keeping the momentum going is what turns a group into a true learning community. To maintain engagement, I'll set up a consistent rhythm of interaction. For example, we'll have weekly themed threads like Motivation Monday, Wonderful Staff Wednesday, and so on. This will give staff something predictable to look forward to. The goal is to create a space where collaboration becomes a habit, not a task. I'll also rotate who leads the weekly prompts, so it's not always coming from one person. This gives different voices a chance to shine. By being intentional about consistency, shared leadership, and recognition, we'll create a space people want to come back to. Once the community is up and running, the next goal is transformation, helping members shift from being just users of digital tools to becoming truly connected educators. This doesn't happen overnight. It starts with creating a safe space for people to observe, explore, and participate at their own pace. We'll honor all levels of engagement while encouraging participation over time. When we show that this space is for active discussion, not just polished successes, we create room for others to contribute. As members begin to engage, we'll start to see a shift from consuming information to contributing, connecting, and collaborating. That's when we've moved from a group chat to a professional learning network. So what happens after the initial buzz wears off? To make sure our connected learning community stays strong over time, I'll focus on sharing leadership and building lasting habits. One step is to invite teacher leaders to help guide discussions, which will keep energy and ownership distributed. I'll also work with school admin to align our online topics with school-wide goals like differentiated instruction or behavior management systems so the space stays relevant. And every so often, we'll pause to ask, what's working? What could be better? That feedback helps us grow. As with any initiative, it's important to anticipate the challenges we might face and think ahead about how to respond to them. Time is a major barrier. Teachers are busy, and even helpful tools can feel like one more thing added to the list. That's why engagement in our community will be low pressure and quick. A minor challenge is tech fatigue, so I'll keep things people-centered and practical. Not tech for tech's sake, but tools that make our jobs easier. Participation will vary, especially at first. I'll lead with encouragement, highlight any engagement, and build trust over time. By planning for these barriers, we'll create a space that grows with us. It's not about perfection, it's about connection, consistency, and purpose. Thank you so much for watching and taking the time to learn about building a connected learning community on our campus. When we stay connected, we grow stronger, not just as educators, but as a team.